failing at my job as a defendant. I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. The activity that... Oops. Wrong voice. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? I don't think it's gonna be Marshall, though, that was pretending to be him. Because the haircut was like... It's showing that there's a different haircut. I think they would have hid the hair if that was gonna be important. But you, like... Because he has, like, a kind of short cut here. But you know who also kind of has a short cut? Him. I mean, he has a big beard that, now that I look at it, looks like it's a shell shape. But still. Unless he ties up his, like, hides his hair in his hat and is, like, short. I don't know. I don't know. I'm skipping ahead. Did you throw up? Do I have to clean up your mess? Yeah. We'll check on that later. However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. That's exactly what I want. Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana... What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Shit. I don't know. Object, I guess? One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. We know this. But it does show that Meekins was assaulted. Does no one care that Meekins was beaten up? However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth, were you trying to set a trap for your boyfriend? Yes. Yes, I was. I'm sorry, what? If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Ayo! Mr. Wright, do you mean I could read your mind? Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh, whom do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. Yep, still trying to beat it, Okie. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. No, Edgeworth, I was planning to just say, hey, I'm thinking of a specific person. You know who I'm talking about. Just bring them in. No, I'm not going to tell you their name. Go ahead. Just bring them in. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You can read my mind, right? Very well, then. Mr. Wright, this person whom you would have testify, what is his or her name? Gee, is this the Texas Ranger? No, this is definitely the Texas Ranger. No, this one. No, this one. Okay, Hello. Read my mind if you want to know more. Objection. Names are ridiculous. Approved. Officer Jake Marshall. Ba-dum-bum. Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. February 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. I'm actually gonna take a quick, no, it can wait. We're good. I was gonna take a quick break to grab water, but we're gonna keep going. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out. I'm really bad at this job. You don't get it. Lana, you're the one who knows everything, and you won't say shit. Emma, your language. You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. Basically. That's him like all the time. I am not a damsel in distress. How can you be so cold and so fucking stupid? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh no. I'm in danger. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe! What is it? Please, save me. You've got a lot of nerve, pal. Make a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, Detective. You better be, pal. Hey! 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 I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Oh! 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 This man's having a mental breakdown, I think. You mean this, right? My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? The fuck are you using my name for? Did I give you permission? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident. But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? SL9 incident files received from Lana Sky. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Okay. Oh, what? Now that I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma? But why? Why is your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that? That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. Sacre bleu. The Joe Dark. No. No, Lana. That's over with. No. Emma, wait. She ran away. What the fuck happened? You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Okay, bye. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. I know, right? He's so useful. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you, you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. How about I take a good look at this file? After this commercial break, to be continued. How did they just let the defendant run out like that? Yeah, well, he's not the defendant, so he's allowed to run out like that. Not paying attention to who's who. Oh, okay. I didn't get that sentence for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I forgot to fill up some water in my bottle, and because I'm doing all the voices and a lot of reading, my throat's gonna need some hydration, some assistance. So I'll be right back, okay? I'm still new to the whole glasses thing, so sometimes it like doesn't feel right, especially with headphones. I'm not used to it yet. It's an adjusting period. Well, I'm glad no one redeemed hydration points yet, because then I would have been like, I'm bad. I forgot a bottle of water. But anyway. Yeah, save my progress, because I'm a dumbass. I need help. Okay. February 24th, 12:14 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Oh shit, things are getting real serious. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss I forgot how to do voices. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Emma didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. Glasses have a very useful facial expression options. True, true. I'm learning this every day, and I appreciate it. But I find it so funny. It's already reached the point where I take them off when I go to sleep. But like when I wake up in the morning, it already feels like I'm wearing the glasses. Like my brain like already imagines that my eyes are like framed and there's something sitting on my nose, because like I'll wake up and it feels like I'm wearing glasses, and it takes me a minute to be like, no, but I didn't fall asleep with glasses on. It's on my bookshelf or whatever. So it's like, hello, exonerator. You're cooking in the background? No worries. I hope you enjoy the cooking. What you making today? Well, yeah, I still do that. Yeah, I know it. It's funny because I was gonna tell my fiance about it, but he doesn't understand because he falls asleep even with the glasses on. Like he sleeps with his glasses on, so he wouldn't know because he does wake up with them on. Okay, yes, I read this. Drinking on the job, sir. Witness, please state your name and occupation and put that alcohol away. Oh gosh, accidentally leaving them on in the shower. Oh my word, that I haven't done that yet, but I have left my engagement ring on when I stepped in the shower. I felt it right away. And I was like, oh gosh, that feels weird. And I was able to take it off, but yeah, so weird. I guess if you're so used to glasses, you just be like, oh yeah, step in the shower. Oh wait a minute, there's something on my face. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just the man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Occasionally helping with the elderly cross the intersections we needed. Yes, we get it. Oh, I know. You're a patrolman. Never really get used to them fogging up. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's fantastic. Yeah, especially with the masks. I'm not quite. I've kind of learned the technique of mask glasses combo, but it's still hard sometimes. Like, I just want to see. I shouldn't have to struggle to see. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. I have literally no patience for this man. Howling wind. I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Try tape. Not a bad idea. If it fogs up, you weren't wearing your mask properly. I mean, there's only so many ways you can, like, wear a mask, though. Especially one pair I have, it's, like, it covers a lot of my face. So it covers up to, like, high up on my nose and goes down here. But it still fogs up, so I don't think that's improperly wearing your mask. I think that's just the way the mask is and the way it pinches. Because it's like at the nose, like here, that's still a little open. Now, if you're a nose breather, yeah, that's not the right way to wear it. Oh, excuse me, I drank that. I really drank water. Excuse me, holy fuck. I didn't think I'd drink the water that fast. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day the crime took place. Is this correct? According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. What? What's happening? Hold on. I'm a man of the Wild West. There we go. A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. If they fog up, you're also wearing a mask, Ron. All your breath should be passing through the mask material. I guess that's true. But I feel like if so many people are complaining, does that mean so many people are wearing their masks wrong? I mean, it kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Could be correct, but I feel like there's only so much error you can have as far as, like, or how much you can have right as far as getting, like, the glasses on or mask on. Like, if you're covering everything, I mean, I get it's supposed to be, like, tight. Like, you don't want it loose, obviously, because, yeah, that really does defeat the purpose. But I don't know, if you have such a, like, a small slit of an opening and it's fogging up the glasses, I don't know. Not even close. What, to finishing the game? I don't know. I really don't know. I never really thought too deeply on how to wear a mask beyond have it on face and, like, make sure it's not baggy and loose.
Beyond that, I have no idea. 9 mask, but most masks do not create a seal like an N95 mask. Okay, interesting. Cover your breathing holes. Basically, cover it up. And I assume you wouldn't want it to create a vacuum, because then how are you supposed to breathe in? You kind of need to breathe in order to breathe out. If you create a perfect vacuum and there's no good way for air to circulate in, then you're going to have a very hard time circulating air in general. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Mainly I'm getting distracted, but we're getting distracted. In plain old English. Masks don't filter any air going out, which makes, interesting debate. I will say that. Alright, let's see if he speaks in plain English. Probably not. My job is to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. Except we have evidence of your bloody handprint in the evidence room during the time of the crime, or after the time of the crime. Whichever. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Oh! Shots fired. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint-activated locks on the evidence lockers? Fingerprint-activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines, nor with following orders. Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor?
This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours.
Wait, Can I present his blood print, like bloody handprint, or not yet? Obviously, the best solution is when you're sick is to stay home, but not everyone can afford to stay home, so if they're not feeling well, you would wear a mask while you're out. And I hope that's what becomes normalized here too once things are back to normal. Like, if you're feeling sick, throw on a mask. Even if it's just like a common cold or flu, just put on a mask. I think that should be normalized more, and definitely washing hands more often. That should just be a normalcy. Not like every 10 seconds, but you know, just after gross stuff, just wash your hands. After using the bathroom, wash your fucking hands. We are getting so distracted. I'm sorry. The plot has derailed. Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? They do, Dandelion. I love them so much. That is, you being called in to testify like this. Oh. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. And yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or, to be exact, a handprint.
Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects. That is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there.
I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood.
Ooh, that's a whole look. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene?
The blood was wiped away. However, a luminal test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall, stop shaving your beard. It's gross.
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall. About the blood... Oh, sorry, wrong person. About the blood-stained fingerprints. Because it's Officer Marshall. That's why he don't listen to nobody. Even though, reality, they totally would not have let him in with a knife. Very well, you may begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime. You trickster.
I guess I can understand that point.
Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in that evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the blood-stained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated.
How do you say, here are my fingerprints, then the blood's hand just happened to fall exactly where prints would be and no, that's not how that works. It's not like we found the fingerprint on the palm of the hand or on the side of the finger. It was there. It's where fingertips should be. It's a very large coincidence to have that be otherwise.
Right, Zoe?
Yeah.
Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves?
How would you know they were wearing gloves? Unless you're somehow involved.
See, I had nothing to do with it.
How would you know they were wearing gloves? How would you know if they were wearing gloves? That makes no sense.
The evidence explanation appears valid.
The fuck you talking about?
Although there's room for doubt. A huge chunk of room. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
This guy's hiding something. I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it.
Do I have, evidence to the contrary? Or, I don't know.
We're gonna save. Oops. I always hit no. Okay. Do I have something that would be like... Oh, we never looked at this. Perpetrator Joe Dar. We'll read this later. It's not important right now. It was in multiple places. I don't know. I guess we'll just see. Just have to be at the same place as the blood-stained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. Fingerprint are completely unrelated. Why didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves?